Okay.
All right.
So here I am with episode 2/13. We're going to say episode 2
/13.
of Arthur's Roundtable.
Okay. Okay. Of the
It's a
video
reboot.
episode 2 of the video podcast. There you
yes,
go.
there we go.
There you
Great
go.
way. This week,
Mhm.
joining me, I have my good friend Jonas. So
Previous conversation led up to that. Oh, and we already have a.
party foul on my part.
Yeah.
I'll be okay though.
Is it liquor and?
We'll just say it's liquid.
Okay. We'll just okay. That
Yeah,
sounds.
it'll be okay.
We'll do that.
Um,
So.
So it's been a little while since I've seen you.
Yeah,
How you doing?
it has. What? Going on 2 weeks, maybe 2.5, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I think the last time I saw you was it when we went to Chattanooga?
Oh wow, yeah, that was.
Damn. That was
It's been a while then, yeah.
that was a nice long day.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad though.
Yeah, not too bad.
So, but yeah, since then I've.
Except for Revly being played.
Oh my God, that was so funny. Jesus Christ. And we were laughing.
Well, once we got in the van, we laughed.
Oh my God, that was pretty humorous.
So-
Then yeah.
Go ahead and
How about you wave? If you're gonna stand in the doorway, you can wave. So, yeah, yeah, you're on video, by the way. Yeah. For all of those that, if she is in the video, that was Crystal. That's my fiance. Oh, I'm engaged now. I know it's been a while.
Yeah,
Yep.
that happened.
Kids 4.5 months now.
4.5 months.
Yeah, he's sitting in the other room too. So, Mama's taking care of him. But yep. But yeah, since then we've gone on Title 10 and getting ready for the Army life for me. Woo.
It's
So,
gonna be fun times, right?
no, yeah, it should be. Shouldn't be too bad. But enough of the Army stuff. Yeah, so caught up a lot on Doctor Who.
Nice.
So I'm at I think like the 3rd or 4th episode. No, probably like the 6th or 7th, maybe 8th of Matt Smith. So
Okay.
with the lizards, the
Oh yeah, the underground, like
Ye-
the dinosaurs that were
yep, yeah, the dinosaur
evolved
lizards.
dinosaurs, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
One of them,
Mhm.
her name is Madame Strax, I think is her name.
The military commander.
Yes, the
Yeah.
female. Yeah,
Mhm.
she comes back later on.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
you get to see her again,
Cool.
which is pretty cool. It's a nice little
Hmm.
addition,
Oh
if
yeah.
you will.
Nice. Now the one that really creeped me out was the Weeping Angels one.
Oh, when they're like in the caves. and
No. The David Tennant episode when
Oh,
they're in the cave,
oh.
or when they're.
stuff. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. Don't
Yeah.
blink with the Weeping Angels.
Oh my
Right.
God, dude, that's just like
So
yeah,
the Weeping Angels come back. Is
yeah.
we'll
The
go-
cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one too. But
That was that's an interesting one. There's a moment in it that in that episode that passes by without much thought, that gets referenced again. I believe at the end of this season that you're on.
okay, yeah.
Or
With
maybe
the-
it's the next season.
Yeah. Because we're dealing with the tears and everything like that.
Yeah, maybe it's end of this season. They'll come back to that episode in a weird way.
Okay.
It's well, I say weird way. It's Doctor Who. They reference random stuff
Yeah.
from the past, and you're like, wait, I was supposed to pay attention to that, and
Mhm.
I had no idea.
Yeah, like when one of the last episodes of David Tennant, when you see Billy Piper, aka Rose, like in the screen. I think it was they were on like the Diamond Planet or whatever. I forget the name of the episode.
Yeah.
And the screen, like the ship goes down or something like that, and then you see Billy Piper in the screen on the background, like yelling at the doctor, but you couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool seeing that. I was like, oh, I know her. She's in a different dimension. But
Yeah, she can. And well, I guess you saw it since you're done with David Tennant. She, you know,
Mhm.
she comes back, and
kicks ass too.
Oh,
On
yeah.
a big old gun. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, look at her stepping up a little bit in the world or the universe.
yeah, and before that, there's an episode where Donna Noble.
The keys to the her mom's car. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, Well, it's not just that.
Oh,
Then there's
yep.
the one where like
She
Donna
pops up at
like
Rundle.
well
Random.
something happens and like Donna Noble's living in a world where she never met the Doctor,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and then she meets Rose Tyler and like
Mm-hmm.
Rose shows her this bug on her back.
Yeah.
This crazy stuff like
Yeah.
oh Doctor Who.
Was it Left Turn? I think was the name of that episode.
I,
Because she was supposed to make a right turn, but she took a left.
that sounds right. That sounds like Doctor Who logic right
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yeah.
a lot,
But yeah.
with I don't really remember very many episode names. I'll admit,
Yeah.
like
It's weird, man. I don't know why the episode names. I'm typically the same way. It's like episode 1, 2. It's like halfway through the season, whatever. But for
Yeah.
Doctor Who, I'm like, yeah, episode. The name of it was this or that. I guess
they do a good job of like making the name fairly relative. Like Don't
Yeah.
Blink,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
being a great example.
Yeah.
The
Which-
past few have been interesting.
Have they? I know the
with-
new Doctor's out now.
Sort of. I mean, he's had maybe 30 seconds of screen time.
Oh, I thought he was coming out in the Christmas.
Well, okay, so how they do that, and I don't think I'm spoiling anything for anybody.
No.
Is so they say, for this one they're like, okay, Matt Smith is regenerating in the Christmas special.
Mm-hmm.
Actually means Christmas special. It's his last episode. It's Matt Smith the entire way, and then he regenerates at the very end.
Oh, okay.
So like I've noticed with Eccleston, Tennant, and Smith,
Mhm.
definitely, and some of the previous Doctors,
Yeah.
but especially with these three, they've given them one last episode to, like,
Say their goodbyes.
yeah, sort
If
of,
you will.
you at least give them a good line at the end.
Yeah.
They definitely did that with with all three of them.
Yeah.
David Tennant though more so, got like 8 minutes of like saying goodbye to everybody,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like it definitely closed that up. And
Yeah. Well, I think on that one because you had all the characters from not Tennant, Eccleston, plus all the new characters coming in and everything like that. So he had a lot more people. I don't know about Matt Smith, but he had to close basically Eccleston and Tennant out in that one thing, even though
he didn't have to, but they did. And yeah, then you meet Matt Smith, and
Mhm.
there's only one person. There's really only one character that shows up again, other than bad guys, of course. Daleks, Cybermen, the Weeping Angels. But there's only
Mhm.
one character that's kind of a companion that shows up again with Matt Smith, and that's River Song. Like,
yeah. Mhm.
she's the only.
Well, she
one
only
out.
had one episode with
She only
Tennant.
had one episode with Tennant, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't even. I wonder if that was something that that the writers / producers had planned back when she first appeared, or if they.
It makes sense if they did it that way
It definitely makes sense, and
because of the library, how everything's going on.
Yeah. At the same time, it felt like the way they did that one. They're like, well, we can come back and visit this,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they definitely left it open ended, whether they touch it or not. And another was back to what I was gonna say on the Don't Blink one was me and Crystal were sitting on the couch watching it,
Mhm.
and I felt like a little kid watching like a scary movie. It was like, oh, I can't watch this, I can't watch it. No. I had my eyes closed and stuff like that. She was laughing.
I was the same way. The
Yeah.
first time I saw it, I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
I
it's just
can't
creepy.
believe-
The first time you see one turn and they're like, "Rah!" And I'm just like, I'm done.
Especially the way they film it, because it's like
Mm-hmm.
you never see them move. It's
Yep. Yep.
just that split second, and it's gone. The angel's gone from covering her face to like hands up, teeth,
Mhm. Out,
it's-
about to, yeah. Yeah, that's a no-go for me. If I saw one of those, I'd find the biggest thing I could and start smashing them things. If you even could. I don't know if you could.
Yeah,
So.
I always feel like that's something TV shows in general, they skip past. Like, as Doctor Who, it's like
Mm-hmm.
at some point, surely somebody like would have grabbed a hammer and
Oh,
just been
yeah.
like, oh, and
Oh,
just
yeah.
wailing on this thing. Whether or
Mhm.
not it would have been effective,
Yeah.
no telling. But
Yeah.
I mean, I would still try.
Yeah, and then it was actually kind of cool watching the Matt Smith episode with River Song and the other Weeping Angels, where you actually see him move.
Hmm.
So that was pretty cool.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I felt like they when you first meet the Angels and Don't Blink,
Mhm.
the way they describe them, that wouldn't work later on. When you see them move, and it's like all of them in this big cavern, and in theory they can see each other. I feel like they kind of contradict what they had established with Don't Blink.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's Neville.
Mhm.
Come
So,
here, kid. Cat. Come here.
yeah. As we wait now, he wants to play. But yeah, I caught up a lot with that. No, actually, I still don't know how I feel about Matt Smith right now.
He'll grow on you.
Really? Okay, because right now he's kind of an asshole, which is a good thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of assholes, but he's just kind of, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he's
He's got a younger mentality.
Oh, for sure. And
Yeah.
kind of an interesting bit of trivia. So, the oldest actor to play the Doctor, actually played him at his youngest point. It was the very first actor, William Hartnell,
Mm-hmm.
is still the oldest actor to have played the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
The youngest actor to play the Doctor, where you're at least, Matt
Mhm.
Smith, is also playing the oldest Doctor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of the flip into that. Now,
Yeah.
that technically has changed now because Peter Capaldi, I think, is, positive he's in his 50s. He's not the oldest, but he's.
No, I think it's like the fourth, maybe fifth.
That part I'm just
Doctor.
not sure about.
Yeah, I'm not. No, me neither. But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Sucks. I'm gonna miss next season. I think I'm on like season 5 or something.
Yeah, if you're on the first season of Matt Smith, that
Mhm.
would be 5. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's season 1's Eccleston, 2, 3, 4 for Tennant,
Mm-hmm.
and then
5,
5, 6,
6,
7
7.
for
Yeah.
Smith. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess it just depends. Season
I'm
8
on
hasn't started yet. They haven't released.
Yeah.
They haven't said
Yeah.
even a start date for it. They haven't
Oh,
announced
really?
that yet.
Wow.
Doesn't mean they're not
Yeah.
working on it. They just
Mhm.
haven't said when it's going to air. And
Yeah.
but then, I mean, you still have 2.5 seasons to watch to
Yeah.
catch up to that.
Yeah. And when I get back, they'll probably be like the 8th season. No, probably. I don't think the 8th season will be on there because it only runs for maybe like 10 episodes a season. What it seems like. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I think the last one was 16 because they did a chunk of, or was it 16 or 13? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they did a chunk. The first half they did a Christmas special. They did a gap, and then they did the second half of season 7. Like there was quite a big gap, just like there is with all those other shows like The Walking Dead, for
Yeah.
instance.
Yeah.
Took a huge Christmas break.
Yeah. Now, what I do want to know, does Captain Jack Harkness come back in any of the... No, he's... Okay. So just Torchwood then?
Yeah, to see more of him, you have to go to Torchwood.
Okay. I was just making sure. I wasn't too sure if he made like a cameo or anything like that. But, yeah, but yes, but other than that, man, decent Christmas. I'm not a big Christmas person. This is my real first Christmas in a very long time. So with the family and everything like that, and so
Gotcha.
kind of spent a little bit more than I should have. So I was like, oh yeah, I think she'll like that. Yeah. Oh, I think she'll like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's.
That sounds like a normal Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
You get done and you're like, I could have done without spending that much money.
Yeah. Yeah. What really sucks is I got a Nook for Christmas, like just the basic Nook, nothing
Yeah.
special or anything, because whatever. But yeah, can't bring it with me.
What?
Yeah, apparently can't have any wireless devices. So,
Oh man.
but I'm gonna see if I can't sneak it over anyway. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if you can actually turn off the wireless on it or not.
And you should be able to just turn off the Wi-Fi on it. Or,
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
is
I
it
know
just
on my
Wi-Fi?
phone, like sometimes it'll just randomly cuts back on if it senses the Wi-Fi something. The Wi-Fi will come back on.
Huh,
I don't know
that-
why it does that.
That's I'm sure that's a setting you could turn off somewhere, but
Yeah, I probably should take it someplace to have a looked at and learn about it, or read the manual.
that might work too.
Yeah.
The Nook, I mean, it's just Wi-Fi. It doesn't have a.
No, just the power port and the power port and wireless. That's it. So
Well, I was gonna say it doesn't have a cell phone because some of the what is it the
Nook HD, I think.
no okay no it's some of the Kindles that's what
Okay,
some of the
Kindle.
Kindles have built-in cell phone like data connection in addition to
really?
Wi-Fi.
Really?
Of course, it's a little bit more expensive of device, but that seems interesting. Like, I mean, I can understand why they say no wireless devices, but I would think if you could.
Yeah, I know why, but we won't get into that on here. So talk to me offline. Other than that, I wanted a journal. Crystal got me an awesome journal, leather bound and everything, and even it's real nice, and a new pen, so I can write in while I'm over there. And she got me a what is that? Where you write down letters and stuff like that. It's like nice, like
Stationary?
yeah, thank you. Stationary, not a foofy girl stationary with unicorns and rainbows and whatever. It's
That's
real
exactly
nice.
what I pictured you writing on.
I should, man. I should
Oh,
get
who
one.
cares?
Yeah, I know.
I remember when I was at Basic, my mom sent me like a stationery set. You know,
Mhm.
I mean, it's more mostly it was just like, well, yeah, it was a stationery set. You know, the paper that was not a normal. It was smaller than 8.5 by 11.
Yeah.
and it had like had a border around it, and then
Mhm.
matching envelopes.
Yep.
To put it in, you know,
Yeah.
and I remember a couple of guys like tried to give me a hard time, like, man, look at you, like, fancy paper and stuff. I was like, hey, man, that's what my mom sent me. I'll write on it.
Mhm. Yep. Yeah, I'll write on a piece of toilet paper if it works.
Yeah.
But
It's like I don't care.
yeah, exactly. But
Oh,
no, I gotta go pick up some gloves here in a little bit and do some other stuff. Do some little shopping once we get done with this. And what's up, Neville? What's up, kitty cat?
my cat is on my desk.
Yeah,
Neville,
about to start typing.
get down.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, so yeah, what's going on with you, man?
Oh, not much. There it is.
Mhm.
So, you know, I had Christmas and New Year's. Probably the coolest thing I got for Christmas is an external flash for my camera.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Kind of hard to describe, but other than external flash,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah.
a couple $100 device that
You hook it onto the top of the camera instead of having that little flip one. And
it gives you you can put attachments on it to kind of diffuse the light. Gives you more options for flash photography, and
Nice.
it recharges a lot quicker than the little itty bitty built-in one on the camera.
Awesome. That's real good.
Yeah, so it's nice. Trying to think. I got a book about firearms. My mom got a
Nice.
book set. It's like it's 4 books, one for each of like the original American gun makers. So it's like Colt, Winchester, I think, Remington, and then somebody else.
Smith or Wesson? I don't know.
No, I forget it. Now I just can't think of who the
Colt, Winchester, Remington.
Anyways,
Ruger?
no, they're
No.
not American, are they?
I thought they were. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm probably wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong.
Anyways, I haven't had a chance to even look, start reading them or anything.
Nice.
I'm trying to think. Other than that, just got some random stuff. Oh, actually, my sister's boyfriend. It was. I guess it was more my sister and her boyfriend gave me one of those Chromecasts. I don't know if you've heard about those.
Chromecast.
It's Google makes it, and it's about the size of a flash drive.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of USB, it's HDMI, and you plug it into HDMI port of your TV, and to power it, you can take the USB cable that comes with it and just plug it into the USB port on the TV. So it's like the TV powers this device. You don't have to plug it into the wall or
Nice.
anything, and then you access it from your smartphone or computer or anything like that. But
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
basically you can control everything on your TV from, well, not everything.
well, not
but-
everything, but it makes it really easy to stream Netflix, YouTube, various things like that.
That's awesome.
Really, for here at my house. I mean, I've got a PS3, I've got an
Mhm.
Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I've got multiple options. But if I'm traveling,
Mhm.
hotel room,
Yeah.
like that's the way to do it.
Click,
Yeah.
click. Yeah. If they have an HDMI port on their TVs, that's the
Yeah,
question.
yeah, well, most TVs these days do, but
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm slumming it, staying in a really cheap hotel.
Thus doing something with the Army. I don't know. Us, we'd get the crappy rooms. Y'all probably get nicer rooms than we would.
It just depends.
I
on it.
gotcha.
I mean, we've traveled places and they're like, okay, well now we have to drive 30 more minutes to check into the barracks that we're staying at.
Oh,
Or shoot, I mean, I've gone on gigs and we just go to a drill hall.
Yeah.
And just a bunch of cots around the edge
Yeah.
of the room, pretty much. And I've gone to, but yeah, then I've gone to gigs and we stay at like a Hilton or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's really hit or miss. Depends on what the budget climate is in the
Yeah.
Army.
When we did the was it Operation Jumpstart? I think it was the border mission a few
Mhm.
years back. Actually, quite a few years back, almost 10. We stayed in hotels, and they were nice. It was awesome. That's the best hotel story I've got. So, we're actually signed up for their program. Stay there a few nights, get a few nights for free. Stayed there for about a month. Wound up getting 5 days free.
Nice.
Yeah, free. Didn't have to pay for the room. Thank you, Army. So it was real good. But
Yeah. If we were, if my unit was a little bit more consistent with which hotels they put us up in,
yeah,
I would definitely do something like that. If I
Mhm.
traveled, if I had a job where I traveled all the time,
Oh, yeah.
I would do it.
Oh, yeah.
Without
yeah, that's kind of like getting the frequent flyer miles,
Mhm.
like getting from businesses and stuff like that.
I remember one year, we had it was during our annual training. We were in Smyrna, staying in the barracks in Smyrna,
Mhm.
and not really doing anything. But for 2 days, I guess. Really, we were going to go down to Huntsville, Alabama.
Mm.
There's a minor league baseball team down there,
Okay.
and we were going to play some music before the game. Yeah,
Okay.
before the game. And we get down there, we unload the truck, and like there's just a regular band, like rock band, that's playing before us on stage.
Mhm.
We get all our stuff off the truck, and this huge storm rolls in.
Oh.
And they looked at it, and then we stood there for a little while, and it hadn't started actually raining yet.
Mhm.
But it's just one of those, like, you look in the clouds and you see
Oh,
the
yeah, it's
light, all
coming.
that lightning, and like
Mhm.
and you see that wall of rain. Someone comes over and goes, "Well, guys, whoever's in charge here, has decided that for safety's sake, we should cancel the rest of the entertainment,
Mhm.
because I mean, otherwise we were going to be sitting on a stage that was one of those. It was a semi truck.
Oh, okay. With the
Where it, like, opens up into a
Mhm.
stage, and
Yeah.
we're out in the middle of a baseball field.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're like, yeah.
with metal instruments. Yeah.
Yeah, and lots of electronics.
Yeah.
So
no.
we loaded everything back up on the truck and went to the hotel, and it was a stupid nice like every room had those sleep number beds in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like stupid nice hotel.
Oh, yeah.
And like that was the most expensive unproductive trip I've ever been on, I think.
Oh,
because
yeah.
Drove down to Alabama,
Mhm.
stayed in a really nice hotel. I
Mhm.
got paid, like everybody I was there with was getting paid
Exactly.
to do nothing.
Yeah. Those are the best, man. Excuse me. But yeah, I think most expensive trip I've been on was my first deployment. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I say, like, I should
Well,
clarify, like,
no, I know what you're saying, and I'm
you know,
gonna.
like, price per day. I should.
Yeah.
say.
But what I'm saying is they signed the SOFA agreement while we were there, which is basically the Americans standing down, not doing as much as we were with the agreement between the Iraqi government. Anyway, there was a month we didn't do nothing. Not nothing. Woke up. A couple hours later, went back to bed. That's basically all I did.
Oh,
Just
man.
wake up, eat, sleep for a month. So I got paid to lounge around, do nothing. It was nice. It was very nice. But
Excuse me.
mhm.
I'm trying to think. Do anything good for New Year's or just sit at home?
Well, we almost made it to the New Year's at her parents' house. We spent the New Year's Eve at her parents' house, and about I want to say 11:30 something, 11:30, 11:35. We headed back to our house, and then because I can't remember why Braxton was acting up or Brock was acting up, so he was just tired and he's not used to sleeping anyplace else except for his crib now. So we brought him back and spent the New Year at the house. So
Nothing wrong. I mean, I was right here at home.
yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I was. Yeah, New Year's, whatever. I just
I gotta say, like, I was, watching, watched a couple movies, and then once it got close to midnight, switched over,
watched the ball drop.
watched ball drop,
Yeah.
and then they had a lot of musical entertainment afterwards
Did they?
on the TV, and I was just like, like, a lot of these people, like, I don't know,
Yep.
a lot of it was bad in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of the things that are popular right now, I'm like, nah.
The whole Miley Cyrus thing and all that stuff.
She was actually one of the better musicians that performed
Oh,
that night. Like,
wow.
'cause that girl can sing. All right,
Can she?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's, I think, a little nuts.
A little bit, yeah.
At the same
Yeah.
time, you give her a little bit of props for kind of like not caring what people think.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But still a little crazy in my opinion.
Yeah, very much so.
And she can sing, and most of her music is actually, I don't know, is better as far as like, there's it's not just a beat that repeats over and over.
Yeah.
And it's not somebody
It's more
that's-
lyrical.
Yeah, it's more,
Gotcha.
and I don't know. It was just
Yeah.
like I said, I was just watching it, like, they'd be like, oh, so and so is going to perform. I'm like, okay. A lot of them I was like, I've never heard of this person.
Mm-hmm.
There was one. It was some female that I've never heard of.
Okay.
And it was a song that she did with a rapper named Big Sean. I've actually seen Big Sean live.
Oh, okay. I don't know who Big Sean is.
Oh, I had no idea. The only reason I know who he is because he was there when I went and saw the Jimmy Fallon show.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He was sitting in with the Roots for the entire episode,
awesome.
and he's bad. Like, he's not even a good rapper in my opinion. He's
Gotcha.
like, he would rap, and I was like, I'm not impressed. I mean,
Yep.
I can't do it at all,
Yeah.
but I was
Yeah.
like, I'm still not impressed. And then on top of that, though, he would try to sing, and I'm going to throw air quotes around that, like,
I gotcha.
and that was even worse. Like, I was like, dude, like, you should go to college.
you should go to college.
Pursue a music degree,
Mm-hmm.
so somebody that hopefully you respect their opinion can tell you that you're no good.
Yeah.
Well, because coming from me,
Mhm.
I don't have a degree in music or anything. You're welcome to just say, I don't care what you think, because
Yep.
I don't have anything to back it up.
Yeah. Well, apparently there's a couple rappers out there that are highly educated. Like, what was that? What's that guy with the dreads and the what?
Lil Wayne?
No, Little
No.
John.
Lil Jon.
Little John, yeah, he's got. He went to like I don't want to say an Ivy League school, but he went to a very good school and graduated. Yeah, and now
Hey,
he's
props to those people. Like, the
Mhm.
ones that go and get a degree, whether it's in music or something else, and
Mhm.
but now they're living their dream, making the music they want to.
exactly. Exactly.
Cheers to them. Yeah, really cheers to anybody that's doing what they want to do.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And making money doing it,
Very
whether they have a
much.
degree or not. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Another one is, I think, 2 Chainz is another one just like that. College, graduated, got a scholarship to college for 4 years and graduated. Now he's making money doing this. Sometimes he even wears 3 chains. Mm-hmm. Watch out for that guy. So, But
It's all about spelling. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it doesn't he spell it like TU or something. It's not TW, or is it the number 2?
I don't know. I've seen it
have
like
no idea because
yeah,
I'm not
not
into
my
rap.
genre. Yeah,
it's
not my genre.
Yeah, so
But yeah, yeah, that's rap for you.
Neville has to make at least one appearance.
There you go.
Say hi, Neville. He's sniffing the pop filter. Oh, and now he's sniffing me.
So who was on the first podcast?
Sorry, Neville.
Andrea?
Kimberly.
Kimberly. Okay,
Andrea
cool.
will make an appearance at some point. I'm
Awesome.
positive of that. I was actually talking to Jacob
Mhm.
earlier today. Hopefully, he'll make an appearance at some point. And,
Cool.
Just trying to line up guests.
Yep. Yep.
That's part of the reason I'm down to just one guest now, is because it was like the first couple of podcasts I did okay.
Mhm.
Neville has a Sharpie. I did okay the first couple of podcasts, and I think my camera just cut out.
Did it?
So
Well, you got that one. So
yeah, that's the important one, and it's okay because we're getting close to time.
Gotcha.
anyways.
Gotcha.
So
But yeah, like you're saying, I know the first couple episodes we did, there were definitely enough people to sit in and do everything for the podcast. And then I guess as slowly went on, people kind of, I can't make it because I got this, I can't make it because I got that, or whatever. It's just,
and part of my theory then, well, and even now, like, was that mix up who I have on there, so like
Mhm.
so I'm not asking for a weekly commitment from anybody, but it's a maybe once a month, just depending on
yeah.
what's going on. But it did kind of dwindle down to just having a few people that could
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know
Make
there's a
that-
bit of a break as well. With,
Yeah, and I think the last one I had put out was in October. So,
Mhm.
so now I'm just one guest. So I can makes it easier to just be like to get one person for the
Mhm.
week,
Yeah.
and then I'll have people come back though. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's not gonna be
Definitely.
you've been my guest once, you're done.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we won't see you for a year.
Yeah,
but-
well, that'll be all right. Whatever. Whatever. It's not like I'm going out to go work out, man. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna go, whoa, big. Chris is like, no, you're not. You're not getting big. If you get big, I'm not gonna. I was like, all right, fine then.
yeah, we'll see.
So yeah, all right. So,
Heaven forbid they have an Xbox over there.
oh my God, then I wouldn't get big. I'd get fat.
Exactly.
Well, I would get big. Just this way, not this way.
Yeah, it would be
So-
the wrong type of big.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah. So just kind of, yeah.
Well, like I
So-
said, we are at time. So,
Mhm. All right.
It's
Well-
been a very Doctor Who heavy podcast.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has. I've been wanting to talk about Doctor Who to somebody, and I mean, you're the only person really. You and Andre and what's her name?
Heather.
Heather. Yeah. But all right. Well, I'll see y'all next year. Ish.
At some point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks
Alright.
for coming.
Not a problem. Thank you for
Wave
having
the
me.
camera by.
Bye.